This is an actual video of me when someone comes to me with the idea of nuking a hurricane. Hey girlies, you're either seeing this video on Monday or Tuesday. Either way, you will have seen that I put up my Patreon topic video. I do it every other Monday, so if you want to put your 2 cents in on what I talk about in those videos and other content and get videos first, make sure that you go to patreon.com/AdrianExpression to sign up. I see those of you who have already done so, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I want to talk about something that I don't appreciate, and it's how y'all are talking to these Popeyes employees. I don't know, because I've seen some videos on social media just showing how some of these people talk to people behind the register. It's just like, I'm so tired of that. That's why I said on Twitter, y'all have, like, people have such weak ass personalities to think that just because somebody's wearing a uniform or they're behind a cash register trying to work some money to feed their goddamn selves or feed their family, that you can just talk to them any kind of way. I don't care how good that goddamn chicken is. And I can only imagine the amount of frustration, the amount of exhaustion that's coming to these Popeyes workers because of the success of this new chicken sandwich. I see people going into Popeyes acting a whole fool, screaming at the employees, yelling at the top of their lungs, making an already stressful job more difficult, and I cannot stand. That's one thing when I'm getting to know somebody, how they treat anyone, but specifically how they treat, for example, servers, how they treat cashiers. That's very important, because to me it reveals a lot about a person's personality if they're okay just shitting on everybody they come in contact with just because they feel like they have some higher status or something, which honestly all that shit is very arbitrary. So yeah, I don't know, like, these workers already have so much to do and so much to deal with, and for y'all to be coming to these establishments acting like they're not whole ass humans behind the counter, it's really disgusting. I really wish y'all would stop. Speaking of something else that needs to stop is this whole like shaming of black people enjoying things. I don't know what's going on. I saw it was Janelle Monáe. She apologized for it later, which I'm happy for, but it was a lot of other people who were just like, oh, I'll see all y'all going to Popeyes, but none of y'all ass want to take y'all ass to vote. And it's just, all it would take, sis, is simple research. All it would take is a Google search. When people say things like that, it feeds into those white supremacist narratives as well. And I understand it might be easier for you to just look at a black person chewing chicken and come to all these conclusions with no research being done. If you talk about black people voting, I already think that it should be a national holiday, because a lot of these employers don't give a fuck about what day, what election day. You taking your ass to work, and especially if you are lower income, you can't just miss work to go vote. That's the first thing. The second thing is we already know there's rampant ass voter suppression. I remember there were still voting machines wrapped up in warehouses. I remember in a specific area there were like 2 polling machines, and the line was like long as hell. So there are obviously more obstacles to voting, to getting a vote through, or to even getting your vote counted, than to driving down the street to your nearest Popeyes, which is probably a mile away from your ass at most. Like, please stop with this fake deep bullshit. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. So I want to take a really quick nerd break for those of you who are interested. I know I talked about Disney Expo in my live stream, but these are some of the posters. Let's go down. This is a Black Widow poster. Now, I have been shading Miss Black Widow. I still don't like her as a character. I just really don't. The artist did a good job, but they're really gonna have to sell me this movie, Marvel. Like, I love y'all so much, but y'all really gonna have to sell this movie to me. I'm not interested in Miss Gymnast, but we can keep it moving right along. This is the Wanda and Vision poster. I really like Vision's powers, but I'm in love with Wanda's powers, and she doesn't even know the full extent of it yet. So I wonder what they're gonna do with it. So Black Widow is a movie, but the Wanda and Vision thing is a TV series gonna be on Disney Plus. Really excited to see Scarlet Witch. Like, in the comics, Miss Scarlet Witch can change reality, so it's cool to see her pushing shit with telekinesis and this red ribbons coming out of her hand. That's cool, but I want to see, hopefully they dive deep into her powers and how she can potentially use them. Now, this is the Falcon and the Winter Soldier poster. This came from like a leak from the Disney Expo, so that's why the quality is the way that it is. Like I said earlier, y'all gonna have to get me really interested in the Falcon. No disrespect to the actor, but just how they treated him, how they treated the character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm just like, damn, does this have like 3 lines or something, you know? So I am kind of excited to see what they're gonna pull out for this. Like, how is it gonna look? How is the plot gonna be? How's it actually gonna be? Very excited to see about that. Now, Disney Plus, I don't know what's going on. And like I said, all these streaming services about to have me telling the Board of Education that they ain't get their money back. Everybody cutting cable, and then now it's just like, y'all got 10 streaming services at the same price as cable. I I don't understand it, but whatever. It's gonna be, I think it's $6.99. You can have up to 7 people using the same account, I think. HD, 4K, all that good stuff. Also, since we're on this topic of movies and nerding out, that Star Wars, for those of you who are interested in Star Wars, that new trailer with Rey looks so goddamn good. I got chills watching it. Those of you who love Star Wars, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Sis was over here whipping around that double-bladed lightsaber, giving us all types of Darth Vader, Kylo Ren type of tease with this black ass cloak and her stiff ass man. I don't know who made her mad. I don't know what's going on. There are a lot of theories. From possession to cloning, whatever, whoever that is, but I would like to see it. It's coming in Christmas. I'm going to be watching that. That's on impeachment, sis. So let's finish off this video with just a little bit of politics. There was something that came out, a whole report that came out saying, well, girl, Trump has been known to be talking about, how about we just go ahead and nuke these hurricanes that are just gonna hit the United States? Like, why don't we just nuke them? And it's just like, this man is just itching to press the button. Itching to press. I mean, the red button is sitting right next to the red nose. You see what I'm saying? The red button is sitting right next to the red nose. Cause I mean, that's a whole clown. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole clown. The red nose is sitting right next to the red button. He's itching to press it. Now, sis, I mean, even though that sounds like the most idiotic idea ever, let's just break it on down. Cause you know that if this hurricane was over some islands, he would say, well, just nuke it anyway. That's the first thing. The second thing is, girl, you know how much power it would take to break up a hurricane? Them girls said, I remember reading a report long ago that said in 2011, all of humanity used 1/3 of the energy that exists within an average hurricane. So it's just, what are you gonna, like, you know how much, okay, whatever. Not only that, the heat from any explosion would end up probably like fueling the hurricane itself, so it's that you're gonna make a bad situation worse. On top of that, ain't nobody think about radioactivity? Nobody think about, sit this clown down somewhere. Sit the clown down. I know that he wanted to sit down when this happened. Trudeau's over there, hey girl, what's the tea? And Melania was like, please, somebody, I just need some type of affection. Something, please. Help me. You hate to see it. Melania was like, oh, I know she was smelling him like, oh, finally, somebody who doesn't smell like oppression, day-old cheeseburgers, and Fox News. Like, I know that she was just infatuated, overjoyed. That was at the G7 summit. And speaking of this summit, I read this headline right here, sis. They said the countries at G7, they have agreed to an immediate $20 million fund to help the Amazon countries fight the wildfires. And it's just like, for a meeting of countries with a combined GDP of trillions of dollars, them girls literally threw a $20 bill in your face and said, suck it up. I mean, trillions of dollars. And them girls said, well, I mean, I don't know what else we do. The Amazons have been referred to as the lungs of the planet, and them girls threw a $20 bill in their face and said, we're gonna keep it moving. I don't understand. There have been many people on social media bringing up the point that when Notre Dame was chopped and screwed, sliced and diced, the countries came out of nowhere and pledged $1 billion. I mean, we couldn't even get $1 billion to save the Amazon. All right, girl, I see where your priorities are, and that's why we're gonna end up choking out on this spinning planet of death and doom and pollution and destruction. I hate it. I just want to leave you with one message. Normani is coming. Missy Elliott is coming. Now that's if you are not watching this on Tuesday, but hopefully you're watching this on Monday. And I'm really excited to see those brown skin girls snatching your faves curls. I mean, snatch your faves wigs. I'm ready to see it on the VMA stage. I hope that y'all are prepared because, I mean, my wig is not, my scalp is already tattered, battered, bruised, and just destroyed, discarded, disgusted with how Normani already stepped on it so much, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, we got Missy. I'm ready to see it. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm hoping to gain the power to travel from dimension to dimension, from universe to universe, so that I can bring Storm from X-Men to our planet so that she can calm this weather down before Trump blows us all to smithereens. That's the only way that I and all of us will have a good goddamn evening.